Shock twist in 90 Day Fiance star's fight to be at his daughter's side in ICU after he was turned away at U.S.-Mexico border. 90 Day Fiance favorite Armando Niedermeyer Rubio had an emotional reunion with his teenage daughter in ICU days after being turned away at the United States-Mexico border. The 37-year-old reality star took to his Instagram on Saturday to share a video of him surprising 14-year-old daughter Hannah at a hospital in Arizona after she suffered a medical emergency, which resulted in a brain bleed. Rubio wrote a lengthy caption thanking all of the fans for their support, both via social media and financially, as he also thanked attorney Kelsey Zubkoff, Democratic Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva, and Democratic Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, who aided him in the process. The clip began with a different emotional reunion, as his husband Kenneth Kenny Niedermeyer, 64, met him outside as they greeted each other with a big hug and tears in their eyes.
Still spending forever chopping vegetables? The Full-Star Pro vegetable chopper dices onions, potatoes, and more into its container in seconds, helping make meal prep faster and tidier. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/2 before it's gone.
Then video was recorded as Rubio walked into the ICU room to surprise Hannah. The reality star greeted her with a massive hug and many kisses, as Hannah was unable to move too much due to her medical condition. She did manage to smile at her father and even wrapped her arm around him and patted him on the back during the emotional reunion. Lastly, Rubio shared a big hug with his mother, who has been at Hannah's side since she was admitted to the Phoenix hospital. Rubio and husband Niedermeyer's love and family story has been well documented on 90 Day Fiancé, the other way over the years, as they are among the biggest fan favorites from the series, and were, historically, the first male gay couple to be featured. Niedermeyer is a U.S. citizen, but Rubio could not enter the country legally, so the family has lived in Mexico since their marriage. Hannah, however, received her green card in May, thus was able to travel to the U.S. to receive medical care. Rubio's lengthy caption began, "Family, we did it, you did it, I made it to my baby girl," crying and heart-healing emojis. After campaigning by us, our attorney at Kelsey Zubkoff and you, our amazing supporters gave us national attention and exposure. With that came special attention, and thanks to Congresswoman at Rep. Grijalva Adelita Grijalva D. of Arizona, who reached out to us to help as she facilitated and advocated for me getting approved and into the States on an emergency humanitarian visa, with the help and supporting letters from lawmakers in Arizona, including Arizona Senator at Sen Mark Kelly, D. Rubio went on to thank the United States Customs and Border Protection Agency in Arizona for approving and signing off the visa. He continued, "Truly speechless at all the love and support for making a moment I doubted would happen. Still in disbelief. It was not all great news for the family, unfortunately, as medical experts have been unable to determine why his teenage daughter had blood in her brain." He wrote, "Now all the focus and prayers for my Hannah Rubio please, as she's improving every day, doing amazing and getting back to her old self slowly but surely. Although we still have so many unanswered questions as to the cause of her medical emergency, and still seeing how she progresses. The medics have even expressed my presence with Hannah is already showing improvements in her, which have excelled in the last hours, tears welling up in eyes, and healing heart emojis. Special love for Kenneth 90 Day, my husband, who has been nothing short of a stand-up husband, father and human, stepping up in my absence. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, to all Red, cannot express what my heart feels for all of you." This update came just days after Rubio revealed that he was turned away at the United States-Mexico border, as he is fighting to be at the side of his teenage daughter, who suffered a medical emergency. The reality star had confirmed to Daily Mail that his daughter was being treated in ICU at a hospital in Arizona, while he is stuck in Mexico without a way to enter the country. Rubio took to Instagram on Wednesday to reveal that Hannah had been rushed to the ER at a hospital in Mexico after her face became droopy and half of her body lost strength. Ultimately, the reality star and a doctor decided to transfer her to the U.S. so she could obtain better care after assuming that something was wrong with her brain. Rubio confirmed to Daily Mail that he had tried to enter the country using a letter from the hospital, but was turned away, and is still in the process of obtaining a spousal visa. His husband Niedermeyer was the first to reveal the news to TMZ. Niedermeyer is heading to Arizona to be with Hannah after cutting a trip to Toledo, Ohio short, as he was there to attend his brother-in-law's funeral. He told the publication that Hannah is not completely alone, as her grandmother and aunt are with her at the Arizona hospital, where she is receiving care. When addressing his Instagram followers, Rubio said, "Again, they don't understand it fully, but they did with one of the scans. They found that there's blood in her brain. But they still don't have answers, so they had to airlift her to Phoenix, Arizona, to the ICU there, where they're checking her. They're doing more tests." There is some good news since then, however, as Niedermeyer told TMZ that Hannah's physical symptoms have improved about 90%, but the cause of the brain bleed is still being examined. A friend and supporter of the family has since set up a GoFundMe to help with the medical costs. Rubio, Niedermeyer, and their daughter have been featured on 90 Day Fiance, the other way over 3 seasons. The TLC series, which is a spin-off of 90 Day Fiance, follows couples where the American in a couple relocates to their partner's home country. Rubio and Niedermeyer have been married over 5 years, as they famously tied the knot on May 22, 2021, at the Mansarda Winery in Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico. The two had originally met in an online support group for gay fathers and dated long distance before Niedermeyer moved south of the border.